If you're feeling a little bit lost and you want to get clarity on what you need to focus on to start living life your way, I can help. Or if you're feeling much more comfortable in your skin than you have done in a while, but you still want to have more of an impact, you'll see how Mutton Mastery can get you there easier and faster. I'm Rachel Lancaster, founder of the Mutton Club and Mutton Mastery, and during our time together today, I'm going to outline how you can get clarity, direction, and purpose in the second half of life, because we all want some of that, don't we? I know I certainly do. But more importantly, I'm going to show you how to get there with a lot more ease. And it's all because of the blueprint I developed behind Mutton Mastery. And that's what I shared with you the other day. And I hope you were able to get it. Let me know in the comments if you were able to get it and if you saw it. It was in the comments. I put a link in the comments on the third workshop. So Angela, I'm guessing that means yes, that you do live in Ghana and you love it there. Fantastic. Wow. How lovely. Okay. So before we get into the details of the workshop, let's take a step back, because in order to get more clarity on where we want to be, we've got to understand where you're working from. So what is it about feeling a bit lost in the messy middle of life that has you wanting more? And more importantly, why haven't you made the progress you know you're capable of? Here's a fact. Old habits stop people from getting what they want more than anything else. They keep you stuck, and it happens on a subconscious level. Let's face it, dealing with so many changes and that sense of losing control, often in midlife, that's what happens, isn't it? Losing that sense of control can be tough. And worse are the negative thoughts and doubts that can creep in. And if you've ever asked yourself, is this all there is? It's okay. That's totally normal. To be honest, a lot of successful women in midlife and beyond have had these very thoughts. In fact, so did I. I remember wondering if I had what it takes to make big changes. It all just seemed a bit too difficult, to be honest, and perhaps a little selfish, and actually I still do have those doubts and worries, every other day, and then I bounce back again. To make matters worse, it seemed like other people doubted me too. And if you know how it feels to have someone close question what's important to you, well, you know what it's like. It's tough. It's tough, isn't it? Then I realized something. I could let this become my truth and have it stop me from getting what I want. Or I could tap into all that energy and time I spent on worrying and channel it so that it gets me closer to my goals. Because worrying takes a lot of energy, right? We women, certainly, I think we're very good at it, and some of us get worse at it, even better at it, rather, as we go through life. So, and you know how worn out it can make you feel. So the great news is, if you feel this way, it's actually a good thing. You've got all the strength you need. You just need to harness it and make use of it in a better way. And nothing will make you feel better than taking action towards your goal and making it a reality. So let me just check the comments. Susie says, education around what's happening to me, in midlife? Was that a typo? And embracing the things I can do and thoughts I can change to thrive in this phase. Yeah. Debbie says, I want to make a change. I have a job I hate. So hard, isn't it? I have to confess, I don't know whether I told you in the previous workshops, but I left corporate life. I left a job over a decade ago now, because I just didn't want to engage with it anymore. So I went freelance because I really, really didn't like it. And I just thought, I'm too old to be hating what I do at work. I don't want to do that anymore. And I was lucky, I had a skill, so I write and I did corporate communications and all that sort of stuff. So I was able to transfer that, but it wasn't easy. And it then became a bit hand to mouth, feast and famine sort of thing, and never saying no to a client. But yeah, we are, at this stage in life, we do not want to be spending every day doing something that really does not inspire us, if at all possible. I know it's not always possible, but anyway. So what actions can we take? So I'll share that in just a few moments. Before I get into it, let's look at the facts. Every year there are women just like you who are successfully navigating midlife and getting clear on what they want now and in the future, and making real positive change. There are many midlife women who are out there shaking up the status quo. With all the information, tools and resources out there, it's actually never been easier. Now, I didn't say it was easy, Remember, old habits aren't easy to change, but with what's available to us now, right now is the absolute best time to make this happen, especially if you're committed to making big changes in your life. Because more importantly, that will lead you to having more of a sense of direction and purpose in what you do. And direction and purpose makes life so much more fulfilling and makes one so much happier day to day. So how would that feel? And think about having a community of similar, fabulous and feisty women in midlife and beyond who are on the same journey as you, all committed to getting clarity and creating more of a sense of direction and purpose in what you all do, and shaking up that midlife status quo. So we're all coming together and we're all going, you know, we're not going to accept society's narrative anymore. We are going to build our own narrative, and you are going to listen to our narrative. So there, boom. So this is the opportunity we have today. And it's why I'm so passionate about getting older as a woman. Actually, I'm loving getting older because I'm so much more empowered. I'm so much more confident. I'm so much more willing to step outside my comfort zone because I know that the magic is there. I really do. It's very exciting. Sorry. Calm down a bit. So this is the reason why I created Mutton Mastery membership program, to help you see real transformation in your midlife and beyond, as I have. I know Mutton Mastery can help, and not just help, but make an enormous difference. Seriously. The women in there already are seeing big changes, and it's very, very exciting to see. So let's take a minute and talk about what's included in Mutton Mastery and how it will help you get that clarity that you're looking for. Mutton Mastery was specifically designed for women over 40, and it's structured to break change down step by step and to show you what to focus on to make big strides quickly. It's broken down into 5 steps or stages, as I showed you in the blueprint, and there will be content every month that fits each of those stages. So it's applicable to somebody at the beginning of their journey, or at, you know, Mutton Mastery end of the journey, and in the middle too. And I'll walk you through the process so you don't get sidetracked by all the usual frustrations. So now I'm going to give you a quick overview of what you'll have access to in Mutton Mastery. In fact, I'm going to try and share it with you and actually show you. So this is where Debbie says, totally relate to your change. I need to make a start. Yeah, but you need support, Debbie. You know, none of us can make big changes without support. We need other people around there cheering us on, you know. Maybe to brainstorm with, maybe just to knock ideas around with, but also to support us, because it's difficult. It's difficult. So anyway, let me see now if I can get back to the right screen, and then I'm going to share my screen. Dun, dun, dun. Let me know if you get to see Mutton Mastery. This is my baby. Not that I'm at all excited about it, you know, or passionate about it. Sorry. Can you see it yet? Can you see it yet? No, it's taking a while to load, isn't it? There's a delay. No, it's coming. There we are. And yes. So this is the inside of Mutton Mastery. You're very lucky, because normally you have to pay to get in here, right? So you're very, very lucky. So what do we have? This is the dashboard. This is where we have our latest stuff. And every month we have a workshop, where I have, usually I have a guest host who comes in and does those with me. So we have a workshop. So what we do is we click on here, and we have some blurb here about what you're going to learn in the workshop. And this is the specifics of what we're going to talk about. And then click down here, and you have these videos. Let's play a video. Play a video on a video. How about that? I turn the sound down. So or maybe where's the turn sound? Oh yes, I did turn it all down, didn't I?
Who is going to talk to us?
And then you can make it big. There we go.
She had a long corporate career.
Look at
that. Has decided that her passion lies in helping people declutter, and we're.
Oh gosh, now how would I get back out of that? Hey, there we go. That worked. Oh my goodness, I've never done this before. I've never done a live site tour before. So bear with me. So we come back to the dashboard. So what sort of workshops do we have in there? Right, so this is all of our workshops. So we have one this month on decluttering because it's coming up for spring, and thought if we get our house in order, then we can also get our lives in order. We have optimal energy. This is the most fabulous one. It's all about adrenal fatigue and stress and having a good sleep habits and routines so that we can really get our optimal energy. And we have this wonderful, wonderful workbook that goes along with it. So each of our workshops has either a workbook or a checklist. Sometimes they have both, and those documents are all fillable in. So you can, you don't need to print them out. You can actually fill them in. So there you go. That's one of our workbooks. Here we have creativity mindset, where we can tap into our innate creativity, because you guess what? We all have it, and it can be learnt. So if you need some ideas as to what your big thing's going to be, or your passion, or even your small thing, but you want to be able to tap into being creative, maybe it's just about coming up with, you know, new ways to wear your clothes, or new ways to cook, you know, bake a cake. I don't know, whatever it might be, it's all about creativity, and we all have it. And we have nutrition in midlife and beyond. So lots and lots of wonderful workshops. Some fabulous stuff coming up, fabulous stuff already in there. And then every month as well, we have what I call our Marvelous Mutton Profiles. And these, I interview the most incredible women. They really are. But they're also regular women. So, you know, they're like you and me, but they're doing really fab things out in the world. And I know they're going to inspire you. They're just wonderful, wonderful women. So let me show you some of our Marvelous Mutton Profiles. So here we've got Melissa Talego, who's the founder of Glamourax. I'm sure some of you will have heard me talk about Glamourax. Elizabeth Milovidoff, who is the digital parenting coach. Nanette Irvine, who just keeps reinventing herself. She's in her 60s, and I don't know, she's had so many different careers in her time, and she just comes up with new challenges. And Jill Pawley, who's the founder of Ink Pots. So those are some of the women that I interview. And so each of these, again, you just click through, and what we talk about, the things, I put links as to what we've talked about there. We have an audio file as well as a video file, and there you can just watch the video. Welcome to our latest Marvelous Mutton Profile, and I am so excited to introduce you to my guest today, Elizabeth Milovidoff. Elizabeth, so there you go. It's all very fun, isn't it? And then we have live events. So our live events are, we have particularly the setting goals and planning workshops, which are going really well, and people seem to love them. They're really, really popular. And so that's a lot of fun. And those are monthly. And it's nothing serious, it's nothing sort of corporate, it's just really to get some accountability and to share ideas, brainstorm ideas with other people in the group. And members are really enjoying getting together and doing that. So we hold those on Zoom, which is like Skype, but much, much better. And in fact, this is Zoom, but this is this is me broadcasting, whereas that sort of Zoom is us all sharing. So it's really, really great. So that, and we have a private Facebook group, where we all get together, and so that's it really. So now I'm going to see if I can come back out of my thing and come back to me. So tell me if I've managed to do that, will you? Because you never know, I might have got it wrong. So Deb, Deb is in New Zealand. My goodness, Deb, wow, that's very impressive. You must be very early for you, I think. Anyway, hello. So what else? So that's what we have. And I would, it'd be wonderful if you want to join us. So as soon as you register for Mutton Mastery, you get access to that private members area, and you can immediately access all of the content. So it's all there waiting for you. And we'll be delivering more workshops and interviews and everything else every month. So is Mutton Mastery right for you? Know this, the people that will get the biggest benefit from Mutton Mastery are those that want more from life. They like being challenged and are open to new ideas and are ready to invest in themselves, and who also want the support of a fabulous online community to help them overcome challenges and turn dreams into reality. Who shouldn't join us? Let's take an objective look at it. Well, who won't do well with this material? It's not for anyone who just wants to kind of check things out. You can't kind of get clarity on what you want to focus on, start living life your way. Getting these kind of results takes a commitment to succeed. So you wouldn't want to fly with a pilot who kind of knew how to fly, would you? Or you'd rather have somebody that had mastered the necessary skills. It sounds like a silly example, doesn't it? But it's actually a perfect analogy. So Mutton Mastery is for women who are committed to doing what it takes to flourish in midlife and beyond. And if the intention and right attitude isn't there, then this isn't the program for you, and it's best not to join. How else are you supported through the process? Well, I've added an extra bonus which is designed to make it even easier for you to get results. I've seen where people get stuck, and I've developed this bonus to help you so you can bust through those roadblocks. If you're one of the first 15 women to sign up, you'll get a free one-to-one online coaching session with me. We can talk about whatever you like, exercise, work challenges, hormonal changes, relationships, anything at all. And I'll do my best to help you find extra clarity on how to move forward, to give you your own personal midlife jumpstart. So by now, I hope you've seen that Mutton Mastery will get you results and it'll save you time too. But you do have alternatives, so let's look at them. What would it cost if you were to try and achieve this yourself? I'm not sure you actually could, because the community is amazing and it's one of an absolute kind. And worse, what would it cost if you did nothing at all? If you stayed stuck and feeling lost and rather bleh. There's another way. And when you add up all the hours you'd spend trying to get it done alone, not to mention the frustration of not getting where you want to be quickly, well, you deserve to take the fastest route, the easiest route, right? And the way to get there is Mutton Mastery. The investment is just $20 per month. That's it. That's all. We've tried to make it as affordable as possible. And I've poured my heart and soul into making this amazing. And you can cancel anytime, though I hope you won't, of course. And you get to lock in that price forever as long as you remain a member in good standing. So the price will never go up for you. Come in now, that's your price. And it will go up. The price for other people will go up in the future, but yours will stay the same. So to make the progress you want in your life, you've got to break your old habits. The way you're going to do that is by investing in this program. So the registration period is closing next Sunday, 18th March, and we do this so we can cater to all the new members coming through. Closing the membership allows me to focus on our new members and give them the support they need. If it was open all the time, it would get confusing and complicated trying to support people who are starting at different times. So the deadline to register is next Sunday, 18th March. So as you look to make a decision, just know this. If you're feeling overwhelmed, this is totally normal. For most of us, the biggest challenge is trying to manage stuff for us on top of all the other responsibilities we have, because most of us have rather a lot, don't we? Life is an ongoing competition for your time and attention, and it's a competition you can rarely win. But it doesn't have to be that way. By making your goals a priority and having what you need to make them a reality, you can interrupt the pattern and get where you want to go. So ask yourself this: what's important in your life right now? What do you want to achieve in the months ahead? Knowing how to get clarity on what you need to focus on will give you exactly what you're after, more of a sense of direction and purpose in everything that you're doing. Time to stop putting yourself and your dreams on hold. How long have you wanted this for? How many times has this goal been pushed to the back burner? You have an opportunity to do something about that right now, today. So join me and register for Mutton Mastery. I'm going to get the link now. Let me get the link. Put it. Oh, no. Wrong thing went off. I hate it when that happens. So let me get the link. Let me put it in the comments here. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, everybody? Tell me. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I'm going to pin that comment. There we go. So there is the link if you want to go and sign up. And I really hope you'll join me, and I can't wait for you to be there with me on this, what is going to be a marvellous mutton mastery journey. So does anybody have any questions? I've been rambling on, I've been talking for a very long time, haven't I? I'm going to have a drink. I'll have a drink. Well, see if you have any questions for me. Have I given you too much info? Susie said she had to miss the last 10 minutes, but she'll listen later. Good, thank you, Susie. The last 10 minutes was the best bit. Did you miss my site tour then? Showing you inside Mutton Mastery. It was very cool. I think it's very cool anyway. Anybody else? Oh, Susie says, press like if you're interested in signing up for the program, ladies. Yes, I should have said that. Why not? Yeah, give me a like across the screen. That'd be really cool. Oh, thanks for the support, Susie. It's very exciting. If you go click through, look at the sales page and scroll down and look at some of the testimonials from some of the members. The results they're seeing, I'm absolutely delighted. It's actually exceeded my my hopes. So it's very, very cool. So yeah, come and join us and see what's going on. So anybody have any more questions? I seem to have gone. What's gone on here? I'm not moving anymore. Is it still working? Am I still with you?
Yeah, I'm not moving anymore.
Yes, I'm still working. Okay, that's all right. So if there's no more comments or questions, I think I'm going to sign off. This has been a crazy, crazy week, very exciting. And I'm so grateful to you for coming and joining and spending time with me on a Sunday evening. And I hope that you'll join me in Mutton Mastery, because it is really so cool. Lovely. All right. Thanks very much, everybody. And I'm going to sign off now. Oh, but if you have any questions at all, reach out to me at customerhappiness@themuttonclub.com, or just even Rachel at themuttonclub.com, and I will do my best to answer any questions you have. Okay? Thanks for spending time with me. Bye-bye.